Welcome to an Infinity battle report for Operation Flamestrike. You will see Ariadne versus Eugene, 200 points battle report. We are playing Seize the Antenna, so you see 3 antennas on the left, on the middle, and on the right hand side. On the left hand side is Eugene, who is deploying first, and on the right hand side you see Ariadne, who is deploying second. The Eugene player is deploying camo marker in the south, chain of command also in the south, Keisotsu link team, as well as Kitsune, who misses her infiltration role and is deployed on the left edge of the deployment zone. The Keisotsu link team is staying behind the 3 buildings close to the first antenna, and there's another miniature in the north, which is a doctor in the north behind the green container. So USARF is deploying next, deploying grunt link team, 5 grunts, HMG, paramedic, and 2 flamers, forward observer, deploying a maverick in the south, also missing the infiltration role for hard case, and another grunt, deploying another grunt with grenade launcher, 2 tractor moles, and an engineer, and a camo marker in the middle of the field behind the containers. The reserve of Jiuqing is deployed, which is a remote with holo projector level 2 on the left hand side on the road, and Jiuqing is starting with its first turn, moving the remote without any line of fire to the middle of the field to cover the field there. No shootings, no line of fire, just covering. And then moving Kitsune from the back of the field to the first to the middle, then he takes that back and moves her back behind the 2 buildings in the middle, the 2 brown buildings you see in the middle. First step of USARF player, moving the Maverick, shootout versus the remote. USARF is missing, but armor safe. So now the remote is revealed itself, so the holo projector is down, and after seizing the antenna in the USARF deployment zone, the grunt team is opening the gate, the orange one, and shooting down the remote with actually two shots of the HMG, because 1 is not enough. Then there is some line of fire mistakes here, so it is taken back. What happens next is the Maverick is moving and shooting a smoke grenade to the middle of the field, so that the camo marker can walk towards Kitsune and placing a mine. So some protection again against her. And then Vincent is approaching on the left hand side of the field behind the Keisotsus, shooting at the Keisotsus. 3 shots versus 1 Keisotsu, and 1 Keisotsu as well as Vincent in the end are dead. So no orders in the first group. The hard case is moving a little bit up on the north side, trying to discover Kitsune without success. So in the end of the first turn of USARF, Kitsune is still standing, Vincent is down, and only 1 of the Keisotsus went down. So now Kitsune is firing against the hard case in north. You cannot see that because of the perspective, but there's some shootout between those two, with assistance from the doctor that is there. But due to the zero visibility or low visibility zone of that scenario in the campaign, it is difficult to kill the camouflage covered hard case. In the end, it's a success and Kitsune can advance. To avoid the mine of the Foxtrot, she's going to climb up those buildings there in the middle of the field, taking all the covers, discovers from the Grunts and also from the Mavericks, but no successes, so she keeps in marker state, advancing towards the lines of the USARF player and advancing further, taking further discover rolls, unsuccessful, so still marker state, coming very close now here in the middle of the field, and finally is discovered, but too late. She makes it to close combat to the HMG. The Grunts are firing back. HMG no success, but he saves his armor rolls and his comrades take down Kitsune with the shotguns. So now the Keisotsu HMG is firing on the Maverick. The Maverick is shooting back with smoke, rolling a critical success, and so nothing happens. Second turn of US Ariadne. The Maverick is covering the Grunts with smoke, so that the sniper on the left hand cannot shoot them. During that, the Maverick dies, but the Grunts can now advance towards the antenna and seize it. Before they advance further and perform the classified objective, Extreme Prejudice against the remote. This is what happens now here in the middle of the field, before they advance further toward the Keisotsus and taking 4 of them or 3 of them out with the shotgun. This is due to the perspective, you cannot see that, but they are aligned such that the shotgun can easily hit all of them. 1 successful armor roll, but all the others go down. So US Ariadne is seizing the 3rd antenna at the end of their 2nd turn, leaving the Juching army with only 4 models left in their 3rd turn. Third turn of Juching, no retreat state, so can do his 4 orders. He tries to seize the antenna in the middle, avoiding the Grunts and also the Foxtrot in the north, so combined orders are here. Taking the command tokens, but in the end he loses the shootouts versus the Grunts, and the last active models go down versus the automatic reaction orders. So 3rd turn of USARF. This is actually where the game ends, because Juching has no chance to do anything else. So this was a great game. Thanks for my opponent, Joblin, and see you next time.
War halt scheiße, dass Shinobu gleich am Anfang nicht gekommen ist, aber gut. das
Thank you
auch
for
auf
watching.
Pech gehabt.
Ich hab vor allem die zwei Würfel, der eine auf
Und
die
den hat,
10,
also der war Pech.
also